Ye berur jitoja, maila welang, yan yatur yelde, okachera nerende wan, yan yatur yelde.
In South Sudan, a young girl's value is only measured by the number of cows she can bring to her family. As a result of this, 48% of girls under the age of 18 are forced to marry often much older men. Girls like this are frequently entering marriages full of abuse and mistreatment. Calling African culture simple couldn't be farther from the truth. South Sudan especially consists of various religions, tribes, beliefs, and traditions. Most marriages in South Sudan are carried out through deals between the girl's family and the possible husband. Most families are interested in marrying off the girls as early as possible to avoid additional financial burden and quicker receive their payments for the marriage. One girl, Human Rights describes her relocation from her much older husband, with whom she is.
Yolo silu santur minta martaba zero tala santur biagi nur mana fi mahala de ini de ya bego o kan de dugana feras jamande na ta fato kan de dugana feras ana badan hulda ta zere ya to albara gate.
American legislature is also taking action against the issue of child marriage throughout the world. In 2010, a bill was passed declaring child marriage a human rights issue, which must be reported on annually.
Child marriages around the world, a human rights atrocity that steals the future, the health and the lives of little girls and even boys in many developing countries. In many of these countries, girls are treated like chattel or commodities, sold into marriage with older men to some.
While support from international aid groups and governments is extremely helpful, it is simply not enough to fix the issue at its root. In order to fix the epidemic of child marriage at hand, first awareness has to be made within the country. A large factor contributing to the amount of child marriages is the lack of knowledge on how detrimental it can be to the girl's life. Also, if more laws were made banning the practice or making it illegal to marry a girl under the age of 16, at least thousands would be saved from the horror. In addition to these necessary steps, programs that are made to help girls that have left abusive marriages are essential to ending the practice. So many girls can't leave these marriages no matter how much they want to, because their husband is their only source of food. However, if organizations were giving aid, these girls would be far more likely to leave their abusive husbands. Finally, it is of the utmost importance that foreign nations give their support, both by urging the South Sudanese government to make reform, as well as to give money to these essential aid groups which must be created. Deeply rooted in South Sudanese culture is child marriage, with so much of the population living under the motto, "If this man can feed us, we will marry him," and where premarital sex is highly discouraged, the issue runs rampant. But through education and reform, these young girls can be set free and allowed to live the lives they were meant to, as children in school, rather than 14-year-old wives raising children of their own in seclusion at a stranger's house.
Imagine it never happened. Imagine no rapping.